a famous explorer.
What's going on, everybody? This is Ernie with CGS, and here we are starting to play Tomb Raider. Game's fucking pretty badass and brutal, actually, from what I've played so far. I know it came out a couple days ago and I'm a little late. Had some personal things happen. I know, it sucks. Anyways, the opening of this game is basically the trailer. If you've watched the trailer, then that is what the opening video is. It is the exact same thing. Nothing different. So, I don't know. But I kept it in. Fuck it, if you haven't seen it. The boat crashes. And you get stranded on a fucking island. And somehow right here you're drowning, and a hand comes in to save you, and there's nobody standing there. I didn't like it in the trailer. I don't like it in the movie. Or the game, I guess. Watch. See, she's drowning. Guy saves her. Hooray. Now she stands up and, like, nobody's there. Where's the guy? Where is he? I don't know. But it sucks. Alright, so anyway, she jumps across, and this dude and her are holding on to each other in the rain, and it doesn't work. She falls in the water. Oh my god, that sucks. It's the end of the world. But not the end of the game. She is going to wash up on shore on a shitty island. Like this. Here we go. Now we are in uncharted territory. Things we have not seen in previous trailers. That's right. We have kind of entered the game. We still haven't even entered the game when you enter the game. And I'll show you why. You wash up on shore, and she sees her buddies, other shipmates. They're all gathered up top there. You see them up there. And she's calling out to them, and they conveniently don't hear her for whatever reason. And I think the blonde-haired dude is a piece of shit. He's gonna fuck with you later on, I bet. But we haven't reached that yet, so... Okay, boom, knocked out by a big scary white fist. And it's made by Square. That means there's a shitload of CGI movies in this fucking game. Just like the Final Fantasies. However, it doesn't mean it's bad. This game is fucking brutal and amazing, actually, from what I played so far. Opening credits. That's cool. Since we're like 4 minutes in almost. 3 minutes in. Okay, now we're being pulled up. Right? Okay, we're tied up. Being pulled up, strung up, upside down. And this is where we get to play. Hooray! We're going to play a game. I like games. So, camera twists around. You get a good look of your surroundings as the camera pans out slowly. Kind of shows you what's up. And look, there's a big sack and a fire right next to that big sack. So, you're going to swing back and forth and push that big sack into that fire. And then it will fucking do cool shit, like catch on fire. Ugh, if I can get it. Come on. There it goes. Now it's on fire and skeletons fall out. Gross. Okay, by doing that, it sets off a chain reaction. Now this log is on fire, and now we have to swing around in the other direction, which kind of sucked a little bit, because, like, the momentum of you was going the other way. But I got it. Yay! And now we fall into this awesome rebar. Ouch. That fucking sucks. So now we have to dig this out of Lara by pressing X multiple times. By doing this, we give her the strength to get rid of that piece of rebar that has impaled your kidney. And she can't see very well. Oh no. Where am I? We're in a cave, sweetheart. So, as we move on, she trips, just like in all the movies. You know, the women trip. I don't know why. It's like they just learn how to walk that day. But when the serious issues happen, they trip. I don't know if I agree with that very well. Or very much. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay, if you were to press your, what is it there? Left bumper, you get like the survival view. Things that glow are things you can interact with. So, those glowing boxes over here, grab this torch. We're going to light that on fire by holding X over it. Simple as that. Boom! Everything's on fire, and we are about to proceed. Cool. I didn't know if it was going to explode or anything, so I kind of ran. I didn't know what was going to happen. All right, we got tight little spaces to squeeze by, and oh no, I put my torch out by going under the water. But we can see all this stuff over here. Walk up to this fire. We're going to relight my torch. You hold X right next to any kind of fire, and it will relight your torch. This little scaffolding right here, we're going to jump up here and light this little stick wick white cloth on fire, which again starts a whole chain reaction and burns down the very wall we need to be removed. It's amazing how these things work out. And see, I was right. Stay away from it, because things sometimes explode. But that explosion has now caused the cave to be unstable. And we have this weirdo who's like trying to grab you. Now, I don't think he's actually all that bad, to be perfectly honest. Because right here he's saying, hey, come back, I need help. But, I don't know. I don't think he's bad. But I don't think he's exactly very sane either. Because later on he comes back. But you fight him off again. But it's like, I don't know. I don't think he's very sane. And the reason why he's asking for your help, but he's also trying to drag you out of the cave. So it's like, I don't know. I think he should have just approached you, and then maybe you'd probably help each other out. But he made some bad choices, bad decisions, and we fought him off. And we're gonna do it again later. And it sucks. Sucks more so for him, and I guess you'll find out as that comes closer. You get here, you're going to walk under this waterfall. It's going to put your flame out. However, there is... and then we need to remove this wall right here to our left of all this debris. And by doing that, you have to set it on fire. However, you can't walk back over here with a flame, because everywhere you can walk, there is a waterfall. So, we got to go under here. Now, this is like our first puzzle. It's actually the only puzzle I've run into so far, and I've played for a few hours, and it's the only type of puzzle I've run into. But we're going to light our torch, and it took me a couple minutes to figure all this out. But basically what we're going to do, like I lit this right here, totally unnecessary, and it doesn't do anything because it'll be put out by the waterfall all the way back there. But if you see, I'm standing right next to one of those white cloth dealy things. You're going to light that on fire. And what it will do is the cage in the middle of the room here that I'm right next to, it'll release that. But right here I was trying to figure it all out. I'm like, what the hell am I doing? And that's when I saw the thing down there. And there it is. I'm going to figure it out any second now. Here we go. Figured it out. I'm going to light that thing. And then there's another one to the left of it. I'm going to light both of those, and it's going to release this giant cage here. And when that happens, it lowers, if you see right there, it lowers that little fucking thing in the water. It's like a little cage thing. And what it does is it collects all this debris. So, we are going to now jump into the cage that we have raised. And by jumping into this cage, it brings the debris. You have to hold A, by the way. I did not do that. And by holding A, you will grab onto the, there you go, or X, depending on what you're playing. Wait, is that the PlayStation? I gotta look. Yeah, X. I'm right. By doing that, it loads the other cage over there, with the debris, and that is not affected by the waterfalls at all. I saw my debris, and I didn't think it had enough. I looked at the cage, I didn't think there was enough in it, so I wasn't sure. So I did this again, just to make sure. I filled up that little cage dealie over there. And then we're going to go over to that cage from the second floor here, from the ramp, and light that debris on fire. Excuse me. And then we're going to kick the cage so that it lights that wall on fire, and it allows us to escape once again. There we go. Hooray! We get to set stuff on fire. Boom! Now we are able to leave this area. Now, all these explosions, this is the second time we have set off an explosion in this cave. This cavern is coming down. It does not like us anymore. We keep making it more and more unstable. And this is where we come into a series of dodging and quick time events. Fucking bullshit like that, the floor gives out on you. So, we're going to keep running. We're going to jump over these ledges that happen as well. And hold on to the A or X, depending on what you're playing, Xbox or PlayStation. There we go. Excellent. Now our friend is about to grab us again. What the fuck, dude? And the whole time he's like, hey, I need your help, I need your help. Anyways, we're going to kick him off. And he gets crushed by all the falling rocks. So if he just asked us for help, I'm sure we could have made it out of here both alive. But no, he had to be a dickhead. When you make it here, we lose our torch. And yet it's another quick time event. You need to pull your two main triggers, left and right. And then dodge to the left when this big falling boulder happens. And then do it again. Left and right, left and right, left and right. Then we're going to dodge to the right when this other big boulder falls. Oh my goodness. And that is when we see the light. We're about to get out. And now we're fucking out. That's excellent. Excellent news for Lara. We made it out. Made it out safely. We're breathing heavy. We got fresh air on the moss-covered stone. Covered in blood. Damn, she's hot. Oof. Look at that view. It's looking good. All the shipwrecks and crashed planes. It's like paradise. Paradise for Lara Croft. Look at the sun and the clouds. Beautiful. And hooray, look at that hero shot. The game has started. That is amazing. Tomb Raider. Thanks for watching, everybody. Rate, comment, subscribe. Have a good one.